So to find the sum of this stuff, let's start plugging in some values and start recognizing the pattern. So if I start plugging in things, this would be 1 over 1 to the first plus 1 over 1 to the 10 to the second plus 1 over 10 to the third plus 1 over 10 to the 4 plus 1 over 10 to the 5. So that would be 1 over 10 plus 1 over 100 plus 1 over 1,000 plus 1 over 10,000 plus 1 over 100,000. Now, since we're dealing, guys, with tenths, hundredths, thousandths, 10,000ths, these are decimal places in disguise. So 1/10 plus 1/100th is 0.11. 1/10 plus 100th plus 1,000th. This is going to be 1/1000th. Do y'all see how this rule is adding up? All of these are 0.1s in their place value. This is a tenth. That's 1/10. That's 1/100th, which is right here. This is 1/1000th. Now remember, this is the 10,000ths. So 0.1 plus 0.01 plus 0.001 plus 0.0001. So no matter how many times I add these up, all that's happening are ones. Just keep adding to this. Are there any questions on what this pattern shows? This is a repeating decimal, which means it's a fraction. All repeating decimals are some sort of fraction. So if you turn on this calculator, hopefully it'll put it in for us. I'm going to hit 0.111, whoops, as far as I can take it, whole bunch of ones, and then I'm going to hit the second PRB, and it's going to tell me the fraction. So the infinite sum of this rule is 1/9, guys. That's all it is. Are there any questions on how I deciphered that? All right, let's take a look at the next one. All right, so for the next one, it's kind of similar to number 4. Now remember, number 4's infinite sum was from this. And what we're going to do is we are going to use substitution. Because what's happening here, guys, is this is 5 times 1 over 10 to the I. If I multiplied these straight across, I'd end up with this. So let's use substitution right here. So this is going to be 5 times, remember the summation of this is 1/9. So number 5 is just 5/9. Because we used the previous rule. Remember, we knew the previous rule took us to 1/9. So we just use substitution. Are there any questions on this? All these infinite sums, there will be a pattern that you will be able to recognize.